So welcome to another episode of the all-new Tradecast, and we say that this chat is raw and non-pretentious, and today's guest is definitely raw. So if you don't like swearing, this isn't the episode for you. Andy, thank you very much for coming on, buddy.
Not a problem, brother.
I'm going to start this the way I start all of them. Can you give the listeners and the viewers a background on yourself, who you are, where you've came from and where you're at?
My name's Andrew. I travelled here the day for Gartcosh and I'm in my shop. I'm Andy Coyle. I'm a bricklayer for Glasgow. I've got a multi-trade company. We did rebrand just solely to do brickwork for about 18 months there. But we're back fucking doing all sorts.
Nice one. So your background is obviously brickwork. That's your trade as your trade. So how did you come into doing brickwork? Did you fall into it or did you aim to go into it?
Fell into it. Left the army, and so I was a squaddy first and foremost. I left the army in 2015. I had about 500 jobs in about fucking 5 months, man. There was a site that I'd been put onto for ex-squaddies, and it was Taylor Wimpy at the time, where they'd ran fucking thingy for apprentices. I'd missed the cut after it. I just fucking blagged it, man, so I phoned the boy straight up and I was like, I'm just looking to find out when we hear back about the apprenticeships. He's like to me, fucking, we've had a look, I don't see your name there. He gave me his email address, man, so I fucking fired my CV right earlier. Get in for an interview, man, go to the fucking job.
So just blagged it?
Aye, just cuffed it.
So you literally just came out of the army and then fell into this?
Aye.
And would you change anything?
Well, I'd worked in construction before, so I kind of knew that that's kind of what I wanted to do.
That's where you wanted to be.
But aye, it was just fucking opportunity, mate. Aye. Opportunity.
And literally, would you change it? If you picked any of the old Andy, would you change what direction you've took in trade-wise, or were you...
No, not at all, man. I think it's still quite a fucking sought after trade. I mean, every cunt can lay bricks. Anybody could lay a fucking brick, but I think it's quite a fucking skill set to be able to do it efficiently and make fucking money doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a skill to it, that's for sure. I can put bricks down, small bricks, for a wall in a garden, but I couldn't build a house. I couldn't do fucking anything. I can't even fucking plug a lawnmower in, you know what I mean? So, same token, gearing wise, like I'm fucking up shit creek without a paddle, you know what I mean? So obviously from the day you went and you blagged your apprenticeship, how did your time go in your apprenticeship? Where were you working?
So when I first started, I started an adult apprenticeship because I was well into my 20s, man. Right. I think I was 25, 26 maybe. So when I first started, my time didn't start to the August, I believe. I'm sure they took me on about the June or July. There was a big development happening in Smithton, see next to Croy train station, right. Cumbernauld.
Yeah, Cumbernauld.
That Smithton development was on, so that was my first job that I went to for Taylor Wimpy. I stayed on that part till it was finished. The nicety about doing the 2-year apprenticeship was, the adult apprenticeship was only 2 years as opposed to the 4.
Right.
So, again, I was an adult, I wasn't a fucking daft wee boy, it was just dirty fucking an arsehole in a seat, do you know what I mean? So I understood that in that 2 year that I had to be fucking alright at it, otherwise it was do or die, do you know what I mean?
It was game over.
Aye.
So do you think they treated you different because you're an adult apprentice rather than just a school leaver? Like, surely you must have seen apprentices through your time as well. I
know. I think because I had a bit of fucking savvy about this too, as I said, I wasn't a fucking young boy.
Bit of bark.
And the boys that I was working with, first squad I started with were older, but the boys I spent the majority of my time with, they were all ages ways.
Yeah.
In fact, one of my tradesmen was actually fucking younger than us. So again, it wasn't fucking...
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I was still the boy of the squad, do you know what I mean? But I was just there to get my fucking ticking the box and fucking move on, you know what I
mean? Yeah. I said this in one of the other episodes. I've actually, when I was younger, I'd done some labouring for a squad of Irish brickies in a school in Denny, and I found it very, very hard. So I guess...
What, the Irish cunts are building a school?
Moving brick and hunters and mortar. They were very, very, very demanding, but I'm pretty sure that's brickies is a must.
It's working on a price. Yeah. It's building site fucking thing, isn't it? It's you're working on a price. In my opinion, working on a price on a site, unless the jobs ran fucking well with a hierarchy, you're one one shite shift away for a bad week.
Yeah.
You make one mistake one day, you're fucked. Do you know what I mean? For the next day, and then it fucks you for the week. Do you know what I mean?
So obviously you've done some commercial stuff when you were doing your apprenticeship, working for Taylor Wimpey and stuff, and now you're obviously self-employed and running your own business.
Aye.
Do you have a preference? That sounds really silly considering you run your own business, but there must be pros and cons to both.
Absolutely, aye. Financially, I prefer domestic work. Again, I take fucking my work game with me, man. I'm a sucker for fucking holding on to it. So, for example, like commercially, fucking, if it was a scaffolder's fault, if fucking something's not ready for you, forklifts fucked, silos fucked, it's alright them saying, oh, I'll pay yours. It doesn't fucking scratch the surface about your lotion on the miser, do you know what I mean? So, best of both worlds. I think I definitely prefer domestic, man. Definitely. Aye. All day.
Fair enough. So you must have worked in some interesting projects, some hard projects. Like, have you got any that stand out in your time that you've done?
I think they're all fucking interesting. They're all fucking hard.
They all tell a different story.
Aye, 100%. It's aye, absolutely. They're all fucking, everything's got a different challenge to it, whether it be fucking access, fucking where materials getting stored, etc., etc. There's always something different. No two specifications any job, but ever the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, that appeals more to me than stoning a fucking line monkey just building square boxes day in, day out. Do you know what I mean? It's different every fucking day.
Yeah. Have you got a specific brick finish that you prefer doing? Like, some people prefer block work, some people prefer finishing.
I prefer building facing brick. When I served my time, obviously built block, there's still bits of fucking rough cast stone houses and that, but when I was building for Taylor Wimpey, I'd say a strong 80% of the houses were facing brick.
Yeah.
So that's how I learnt my craft, you know what I mean?
So that's your kind of bread and butter, that's what you've done.
Aye, essentially, mate, aye. But again, it's, once you can build one thing, you can build fucking anything, do you know what I mean?
You building your own house?
That's the plan, mate.
I know you want to move to the sticks.
That's the plan. I seen a plot last year, just too close to any cunt, man. I want my closest neighbour to be a phone call away, you know what I mean? Honestly.
Neighbours, sheep?
Aye, 100%. I'm a weird cunt, mate, like being outside, you know what I mean?
Is that the bricks that's done that to you?
Bricks. Drugs. Bricks and drugs.
So let's talk a wee bit more about you. I know you, the listeners don't. I know who you are, I know how raw you are, I know how real you are on Instagram. So let's go, how did you become Andy Coyle, the crazy bricky?
Where do I start? Where do you want me to start?
Talk to us, tell us.
For where?
For your journey, just exactly where you've came in, you've done an apprenticeship, you've turned into a bricky and you've went from A to B. How did you come from there to here? So
the transition for sort of commercial working on building sites and fucking just being a body and working for the man, I think I thought as soon as my time was out, 2 days later I was self-employed.
Really?
So Taylor Wimpey wanted to keep me on. There's some bullshit about fucking a unit stay a year and blah blah, which I understand. Again, if I was a 16-year-old boy, I'd have probably fucking succumbed to that and been like, no bother. I went through their fucking, no their terms and conditions, but their contract.
Yeah.
There was mere fucking holes in a tea bag, know what I mean? I thought there's not a fucking chance I'm staying here. Purely on the basis that they were trying to offer us a flat rate of, just changed to a bonus scheme right now. Don't quote me on this, but it was something along the lines of a flat rate of about 12.5 quid an hour rate. And it was a bonus scheme as well.
Yeah.
I'd moved on for the squad that I'd served my time with, and they'd put us in with these two fucking dough balls, right? So I was like, that's what's going to happen with my bonus then. Oh, well, that'll just get put in the pot for them, essentially. So I was like, so I'm here to build fucking houses for them to take my bonus up the road.
Yeah.
So you're on to fucking plums, man. So, as I said, went through the fucking contract. It was fuck all about me having to stay for another year and that. So I just helped me fucking ram it. And just stuck my fucking notice in with immediate effect. 2 days later, I was on a site work for a subway, myself, working a one-man. It fucking progressed from there. I ended up with a 3-in-1. So 2 other bricklayers that I knew came and jumped in with us. So I was fucking dancing the dance of a 3-in-1. And then I started doing sort of fucking, jumped down every fucking subway. I was still wet behind ears, you know what I mean? Just out trying to earn my fucking stripes, man. Probably making hundreds of fucking mistakes and just trying to fucking suss it out, do you know what I mean? It was one of the ones to a lot of people my age, or the way I thought about it, I thought a lot of my peers my age, I thought they'll be fucking miles ahead of me in this game, man, because I spent the first 8 year of my adult life in the army, do you know what I mean? So I went and done construction management at night, which kind of helped us out with the full domestic part of, because I had a better understanding of the full run, like the full fucking rune game, as opposed to just the bricklaying fucking asset, do you know what I mean? After the back of that, I went through, I've probably worked for every subway in fucking Glasgow and surrounding areas. And it was one of the ones just going in circles, and as I said, I fucking take my work home with me, man. So if it was some cunt else's fault, I was fucking raging all the time, man. When it started to come round about that first lockdown, where was I working? I was working a job in Kennyseed, and fucking, it was a bit uncertain, know what I mean? It was that weird fucking cunts on the telly before. There was fucking Chinese cunts lying over the flare, fucking dead everywhere, and then every cunt's running about with his mad mask on, know what I mean? So every cunt was parried out their tits. We're on a site, and I remember watching them, man, and I'm a vigilant cunt, know what I mean? I know what's going on round about us. I was watching these cunts boarding windows up now, and I'm like, what the fuck's happening here, man? That was the last day I worked on a site. Like,
really?
Don't get me wrong, I've worked on sites on and off here and there, that, but when they started shutting that site up, I was like, what the fuck's happening here? The next second day went into lockdown. And I thought, I'm sitting in the house for fucking no cunt, man. Started advertising like fuck, man. Probably same as every cunt else, fucking Gumtree, fucking My Builder.
Just try to get out.
Shitey jobs, man, out there. Feared to charge money, charging cunts 500 quid and been out fucking working on a job for 10 days and all that fucking. And again, it was one of the ones, I understood that I was miles out, but I just had to fucking get there. So I just kept turning up and doing what I was fucking doing, do you know what I mean? And then it started to piece together. I was working for a subway. I'd only been a bricklayer maybe 2 years at this point, and they asked me to be a supervisor. So then I ended up running hundreds of jobs for that cunt, which again, it was just another string to my bow. I was just getting that wee bit more confident, that wee bit more, fucking hell, I'm actually alright at this, know what I mean? It went fucking south, and then once that lockdown thing happened, I was just like, fuck it. And then just went fucking full frontal, man.
Just went for it.
Aye, mate, aye.
And that's landed you where you are now.
Aye.
So, again, I know you. I know I see you on Instagram and stuff, but obviously you are quite raw. Do you think that works for you or against you?
Personally, it works for fucking me, right? I know everybody's got their own
Aye.
fucking opinion on it, right? The way I look at social media, like, how do I explain this? Like, the proof's in the fucking pudding. It's social media.
Aye.
Like, I think that's a chance for you to like humanise your brand.
Yeah.
So I get cunts fucking messaging all the time, swear like fuck. I don't give a fuck. I do swear like fuck. That's me.
That's you.
Like, I use Instagram as a fucking screening process as well. So when people are looking at that and they're like, fuck Kevin, that baldy cunt fucking farting and spitting in my garden and all that, I'm thinking, fantastic, because you're not a cunt I'm at to work for, because I will be farting and spitting in your garden. Do you know what I mean? You better fucking believe it. Again, people think it's dead unprofessional and that. Show me how unprofessional it is. Like, that's me.
That's you.
That's me. So I kind of try and take pride in being real and true to myself on it, know what I mean?
Most people should really be judging the bricks rather than judging the behaviour, I guess.
It's fucking marketing. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I am absolutely
I'm not being funny, but it must work because the following you've got, it's blew up with you.
As I said, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the fucking best bricklayer on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I'm good at fucking marketing. Marketing's a race to get the fucking job out of the line. So if I'm on there and people understand who I am and what I do for a living, but they don't know fucking Mad George the bricklayer who's sitting in the house smoking roll-ups and fucking scratching his arsehole, then who are they going to phone? Do you know what I mean? Again, I feel like it's a chance for you to fucking showcase your shit, and I'm honest as fuck on it. Like, if I make a cunt of something, then whoever's following me is the first to fucking know. I don't think it's fair to pure make it out something that it's not, because I understand that it can be fucking shite as well, do you know what I mean? When it's good, but when it's shite, it's fucking shite.
Yeah, that's one thing you can definitely say. You kind of show the good, the bad and the ugly on your stories and stuff. Like, there's no bullshit, no sugarcoating, no... It's as real as it can come.
And a fucking shovel's a shovel, mate. It's one of the ones I think a lot of people end up pure, like, comparison shop on Instagram, man. They're looking for toxic their business in comparison to some cunt else's, and I'm like, fucking give yourself peace, man. Like,
a lot of people can use Instagram as looking for that picture perfect finish.
100%. Putting photos of fucking brickwork up, it's like wallpaper. And I'm like, the brick, for talking sake now, right, the bricks I'm building now, granted, if the site's too small to have them all in the park at one time, right, if we'd had the full site and fucking seen this, we could obviously batched them and grabbed them for this pallet, that pallet, fucked them together. I've got fucking space on that site for about 4 pallets at a time, tops. Now, these fucking a brick's 215 mil, right? These things are ranging for like 203 to fucking 227. See, try to keep me fucking percolating on it. It's fucking, it's hard. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to take a photo of that and look at it and it's going to be fucking pucker unless you're standing there grinding all these fucking bricks down. Now, in the pricing process, you're not having the full sight of, oh, by the way, that merchant's going to send me shite fucking material. Do you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Like, I'm just a realist.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking realist, you know what I mean?
You're who you are and that's it. You ain't changing.
100%.
Yeah.
I just think Instagram's a fucking great tool for business, man. I don't think it'll be long before the likes of people like ourselves who have got fucking like accounts to promote our business. I don't know how they're not charging us for it yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's free fucking advertising. And see the people who do have businesses that don't use it, I'm like, no, you're fucking miles. They obviously still get by and they still hang, but like, so many missed opportunities, missed turns, missed fucking business.
It's just free advertising.
100%. 100%. And I think a pinnacle point, but like a turning point to any Instagram account, I think people will start posting that. Don't get me wrong, now people will open your accounts and they're fucking right on it. Oh, what's happening? Blah, blah, and you start building up that picture straight away. But I think, no back in the day, but years gone by, you'd maybe start a wee picture here and there and you're uploading your story, a wee daft photo here and there. And then I can't even remember the first time I actually just done that. Oh, fuck it, and started talking to the camera. Whereas I just think it's fucking second nature. Do you know what I mean? I talk to that fucking phone more than I talk to my brains, you know what I mean? Just pick it up and start fucking blaring.
It took me ages, absolutely ages, to get past that stage of what's people going to think. Do you know what I mean? It took me a good while. Maybe about a year and a half ago, I started really pushing my socials, face videos, talking to people, just bridging that gap between just starting out and then going, do you know what, fuck it, let's just go and see what happens. And mine's just jumped and through all sorts of hoops. It's been brilliant.
See, I think that's a massive thing too. Like, everybody fucking, oh, what our cunt's going to think, what our cunt's going to think is, and all that.
It's just...
You're fucking mans, do you know what I mean? I'd let go of that shit well before I'd started fucking hanging on Instagram. Like, I'd let go of cunt's opinions and all that well before that, man. So I think that's kind of put us in good stead. But you're right, man. It's fucking...
I'm pretty sure 90% of the brickies out there swear like you on a daily basis, 100%. But you're kind of the one that people see because you're doing it on social media.
And it's one of these things too, like, that is me. So I see cunts on that Instagram all the time, right? Or any social media platform for talk's sake, right? And you watch him and you think, I know you.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you talking about that?
You're telling lies.
Why are you pretending yourself to be some kind of know? And I think, like, I've not got the fucking poker face to play that charade.
No.
So I'd be like that on Instagram, oh, fucking pure prim and proper. Then I'd be in your house fucking talking shite, you know what I mean? They'd be like, who's this fucking idiot? You know what I mean?
I think one of the important things that I learned through obviously running the business and stuff is people buy for people. So 100%. If you show who you are as a real person, it helps. It does.
100%. That's where I was going with the full posting thing. People fall in love with your account to a certain degree. I think you then become the brand.
Yeah.
You then become the fucking thing, do you know what I mean? Because people then start fucking understanding you as a person, how you operate. People can want to watch what you're up to.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not giving a fuck about the bricks or the fucking grass going down or what's Mad Colin up to today, you know what I mean? So I think it ends up becoming quite a personalised fucking thing.
I think it's really silly as well. Like, a lot of people think, oh, look at that idiot fucking on Instagram and talking to people and all the rest of it. But there's so many pros to it as well. Like 100%. Once I started putting my face to it, people were approaching me rather than me approaching them. And I don't just mean clients, I mean like businesses and stuff as well. Like, oh mate, we'd love to work with you. Can you consider this, blah, blah, blah. And we have been quite fortunate with it. So it's just about applying yourself.
100%, mate. Even fucking brands too. Like, I see you working with fucking MKM, shit like that. Like, they're not going to do that with, again, Mad George sitting in the house scratching his arse smoking a roll up, you know what I mean? It's got to be some cunt who's actively out there going out to fucking get it. Yeah. And the way I looked at it, no cunt's going to come and chat with your door and be like, what a bag this week, mate. You've got to go out and fucking get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's one of the ones, again, this was mentioned on a previous podcast. We all know that used brickies make a fortune because it's like, what, 20 quid a brick or something you put down?
I wouldn't get out of my bed for that.
You wouldn't get out of your bed?
47 we charge.
I might be a brickie, not a landscaper. Can I get a shift? I'll go as an adult apprentice.
I don't just say like one.
And maybe an OAP apprentice. Right, so in your time as a business owner, self-employed, you must have had some bad experiences as well? Like, you willing to share any of them ways? Like, how you
Hunters.
go for it?
Hunters.
Share them.
Majority of them are fucking bad. No.
It can't be that bad.
Bad in what respect? Bad customers, bad jobs, fuck-ups on jobs.
Give an episode of each and let us hear them.
If I was actively fucking hanging on, you know yourself, mate, your first year of business, man, if you're not doing it at a loss, you're doing it fucking wrong. You're fucking...
At the end of the day, these mistakes, they teach you to learn and then you become better.
100%. Don't get me wrong, I'd kind of manipulated myself to think, oh well, I know fuck all about business, man, so all the money I'm losing here and all the mistakes I'm making, like, that's just a fucking, like, I'm paying to learn about business.
Yeah.
That only lasts so long. See, man, say figures start getting bigger and bigger and bigger and you're looking at it and you're thinking, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
So I've had some fucking horrific customers. I've probably been a horrific fucking tradesman to customers. I've had fucking great, really successful, really great jobs. I've also had really shite jobs.
Yeah.
Again, ones that you go on that you think, oh, this is going to be fucking fantastic. Then you're miles out. Like, so for example, I'll give you an example, man. I don't care if you're watching me. I don't give a fuck. I hope you are. So, in fact, we'll go back to that one in a wee second, right? I was doing a job in Bearsden there, right? You wouldn't actually fucking believe this, man. I was doing a job in Bearsden there, right? And I'd started and I was in the fucking back building. A skunk comes from the back and he's like, no fucking danger, man. I can't believe the baldy brickies build my extension. Right, so I only had the brickwork package on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who the fuck's this weird cunt? I was like, what's happening, mate? So he started doing his act to me. I actually asked you to build this a couple of months ago, man. And he was like, you just completely fucked us off and never get back to us. Really? So I'm standing there in my trauma on off his underbuild built and I'm like, I said, I'm just going to be straight with you, mate, because I thought, fuck it, I just need to tell the truth.
Aye.
I said, I don't work for cunts for Bearsden, I'm a guy, mate. He's like, what?
You're starting the back of his garden.
I was like, I don't like cunts for Bearsden, I'm a guy. The only saving grace was he was at the drum side of Bearsden, so he was an alright cunt, you know what I mean? But reason for that, I just seem to be, every job that I've done up there's been a fucking horror. I'm no one of them, and I don't change who I am. So there always seems to be friction, so it's just a rule of thumb rule. I don't walk up that fucking dial.
Yeah.
I get asked to go and see a job for this guy, Alan, his name is, hope you're watching Alan. So asked me to go and see this job, right? It was, if my memory serves me right, 55 lineal metre, boundary wall in a garden, right? Mm-hmm. Split level, went up a hill, fucking any heat scratching exercise that you could think of, bricklaying was involved in this fucking job, right? So that was fine, fucking went out, priced it, couldn't fucking, never even phoned me back. So it's like, sound, is what it is. It's one of the ones, even if I get other tradesmen pricing out, even if it's a no, I think it's common courtesy just to lift the phone and say, look, thanks for pricing that, mate, but no, it's not going ahead, sort of thing. So he never get back to us, right? I still had his number fucking saved in my phone, and this must have been about 5 months later, man, he's phoned us. And I just answered the phone, I was rang and I seen it, and I was like, Alan, how you doing? It's Alan, such and such. He's like, fucking blah, blah. I says, look, I'm going to stop you there. Price them off for you, yada. We actually had contractors come and start it. I said, right. They've ran out of material, ran out of money, and the job's not even halfway complete. They've walked off the park. I felt like saying half fucking hand, put the phone down them, know what I mean? But I was a fucking desperado. I was out actively looking for it, know what I mean? So we went back up, revisited it. The split level, brickwork, anything, you're always starting at the lowest level and working your way up to make sure your coursing's working in, etc, etc. These cunts had pallets of 4-inch and 6-inch block, right? They'd started at the very top and started trying to work their way back down the hill. Now the steps in the food were obviously working down the way, right? Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck have these cunts done? It was like a course of 4s, 2 course of 6s, but nothing made sense. It was just all fucking all the Strazza, man. So I went up there to fucking take care of it, right? Well, I think we went up the first day, just fucking malkied everything down, man. Wait to start again. Now again, I wasn't active on social media at this point. I was posting daft pictures and shit. Yeah. So this cunt didn't know me for Adam. I didn't know him for Adam. There was no screening involved. Yeah. I just seen a job, seen the fucking dollar bills at the end.
Seen the money and
thought, I'm fucking going for this, man. I go to the first day, mate, and the cunt came out, and I'm like, he's blaring away to us. The job's already been agreed, priced, a full breakdown in the quote, blah, blah, blah. He's one of these cunts is going to come and start fucking trying to nail you to one.
Yeah.
But I need you to do this, and I need you to do this, and I need you to do this. You know about all these different things. Shit that he's reading on the internet about English building control and all. And I'm like, listen, mate, I do this for a living. see if you know more about this than me, why the fuck am I here doing it? So I think, right, she's come out one day with this bit of paper and he's handed me it. And I thought it was a fucking, like, it was a fucking invoice after my delivery or something, right? And I've just done that and folded it up and put it in my pocket, man. Wasn't until I fucking got up the road and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I've opened it up. The cunt wrote down, I swear to God, every bullet point fucking one by one list, how we wanted the job done. And I was like, this cunt's going to be fucking noising me up, man. So that pure creative friction to start with, man. And then I just could not get fucking on with me after that. We seen the job out, but everything was a fucking drama, man.
Yeah.
And for the end on after, I thought, right, fucking hell, I really, really need to be... Again, it was one of the ones I wanted to be out there for Kingy, but then I very quickly realised, I thought, this also needs to work for me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just be the yes man that lies down and... See any cunt that says the customer's always right, they're a fucking spineless bastard. That's fucking... Couldn't be any further for the truth. I'll come and go with customers fucking as best as I can. I do this for a living.
Got a bit of respect for both sides, eh?
I'm a subject matter expert in what I fucking do.
Yeah.
If you're phoning me and asking me to come and fucking do it, then leave me to do my fucking thing. My job's to hand you the finished article, what you're fucking looking for. I don't need some cunt standing there at me, ask me what I'm doing, or worse than that, give me a fucking bullet point list of how to do my fucking job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that one kind of put you off Bears Den and guy.
That was the start, aye, of the cut of fucking horrors up there. Hope you're watching too, Mrs. fucking... So I got another one up there that was a fucking absolute horror too, man. Carla, it was a Carla job, right? They get these fucking blocks made, it was just for splash courses.
Right.
The band course under the precast, right? They are like fucking hen's teeth, man. You cannot get these things for love nor fucking money. Now, if I went back to them and said I was building 500 houses, I'm sure they would have fucking give them no bother. Couldn't get them anywhere, right? So went back and said to the customer, look, this is where I stand with it. We cannot get that stone anywhere. It's the best we can do would be get fucking something similar. Mm-hmm. And I have got a boy that does a bit of work for us, a cosmetic brick tinter, just call me plastic surgeon. As long as it's the same sort of texture, he change colour, fucking everything. He can make anything look like anything, man. He's fucking dynamite what he does, right? So said to her, took her a couple of samples of stone and sat them beside it. Look, all we're looking for here is texture. Forget the colour. We can change the colour. All we're looking for here is texture. Put it to her. Look, I knew what one I wanted to use. Yeah. But your fucking gig, you pick what you want. You pick. So she's took the fucking, we'll take that one. So like, not a problem. Wouldn't have been the one I picked, but not a problem. Built the wall. It was a fucking absolute dillion, right? Stunning wall, big stain wall. The boy went out to fucking brick tint it. Now, one thing I did make her aware of before that, I said, look, your house has been up 20 years. One thing I can't do is build your wall and fast forward time 20 fucking years. I can't weather the wall. There is going to be a slight variation in colour, but you just need to suck it and see. You just need to fucking suck it and see, man. So, rolled away punches, man. The boys fucking tinted it. And then she's phoned us up and she's going fucking after dinger it is on the phone, man. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I was like, my wife doesn't fucking speak to me like this. Who the fuck are you talking to? You know what I mean? So I've been up to see her anyway. And as soon as I seen the wall, I was like, I thought, I've got eyes. Like, I'm not going to stone and dispute this with you. Yeah. Yes, it's a different colour, but I can't weather it. Back and forth, man. She was a fucking piece of shit, to be honest, man. Fair dues, completely understand. But I've made you fully fucking aware. What do you want me to do now? Like, my hands are fucking tied. Yeah. I can't speed the fucking time up. Anyway, the wall was getting ripped down and she was going to do this. It was fucking sound, man. Every cunt's bark's worse than a bite, do you know what I mean? So it was what it was. I'm like, cool, do what you fucking want, mate. She bumped me for £4,600, right? £4,600. I'd paid the labour, I'd paid the material, I'd paid every cunt I fucking dug. So I'm left lying like my fucking moon's right. I actually, believe it or not, know that long ago, because she sent us a fucking lawyer's letter about it, right? It was a dispute back and forth with my lawyer, their lawyer, etc. Right? I've got nothing to fucking hide, baby, I'll tell you the truth. So it was back and forth, fucking dispute. Anyway, the wall was coming down, it wasn't fit for purpose, blah, 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 blah. I drove by it the other week just to check that it had been took down. It's weathered, it's fucking minted. The cunts have got a fucking fence on it. They've got the summer house built in about it. I thought, you dirty, dirty bastards. I've then spoke to, and this was years ago now, I know another two tradesmen, right? Yep. Different trades who've done work in the same house and have had the same fucking drama, man. Really? The same fucking drama. And I'm like, you dirty bastard, man.
So there's a common denominator in there.
Aye. 100%, mate. I'm just like, yeah, fuckers. Don't get me wrong, I've had some fucking great jobs today, man.
I was just about to say, you've had a few bad jeans, but you must have had a few good
I've had
jeans.
some fucking dillions as well, but again, like, it's unfair to sit and make it out as, oh, by the way, this is fucking shit hot. It's hard. It's fucking hard. Like, they're no fucking
it's
good.
no sunshine and rainbows.
No, it's a stressful fucking gig.
Yeah.
But in the same token, like, again, as I said to you numerous times, like, I'm a pure control freak at it. So if I don't get out at what I want now, then the buck stops at me.
Yeah.
If they can't else to blame, I'm not going up the road and saying to my wife, see they fucking scaffolders, cunts I want a hop-up book in 24 hours. I mean, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing in an hour's time, far less fucking 24, you cunt. And they'll want fucking hop-up moves in. So again, if I don't get out at what I want this time, then it's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm making me a peace with that, you know what I mean?
You mentioned earlier, you must screen customers the same way they're screening us at the end of the day. Like,
I genuinely think it's as important, if no, but from my point of view anyway, I think it's as important for a builder to pick a customer as for the customer to pick the builder.
It's not as easy though, because we put ourselves out there to be seen, whereas the customers, you're only getting a snippet of their time when you go see them, when you go speak to them. Like, it's more of a quick judgment rather than you don't know them. Do you know what I mean? Whereas they kind of know us to a certain extent.
I get that. I definitely agree with you more so in smaller jobs. That's why I feel like I try and have a kind of longer feeling and trust loop process for bigger jobs, bigger projects. Like, say for example, I'm going to be
spending a lot more time talking to them, showing them stuff.
100%. Like, if I'm going to be main contractor on full extension or main contractor on the house builder, that I'll intentionally string that out a wee bit, so that then I'm building up a battle picture of right who you are, what you do, like, and have an understanding of them. Do you know what I mean?
Investing a bit more time.
A wee bit.
Because at the end of the day, a big job's it's for the long game. It's not just a 100% job.
100%. And as you said, like, you're there for a long fucking time. If something goes south quick, it's an awkward part to dance on for fucking a couple of months. Do you know what I mean?
And it's one of the ones you can't keep swallowing $4,000 losses here, there, and everywhere if it goes tits up.
100%, mate. It's fucking. Whereas I think the first couple of years I done it, man. Like, I definitely in the fucking red first couple of years. It's not until I've started, even more so recently now, where I've started putting more like a better infrastructure in, different sort of strategies and how we're trying to operate, that I'm actually seeing the benefits of it now. Do you know what I mean?
So you're now starting to see it get better. Any plans for growth, or are you?
I think I've just got a better all-round understanding of it now. As I said, like, every job's fucking different, so you know, it's not as if you pick up a drawing that, I know that inside out already, but the process is always the same. Do you know what I mean? The process doesn't change. You've got different customers, you've got different job spec, you've got different thing, but the process is always the same. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't think I'm getting any worse at it. Without sounding like an arrogant bastard, I don't think I'm getting any worse at it.
So you're not aiming to sit on the couch smoking roll-ups anytime soon, no?
Still scratch my arse, still smoke roll-ups, still sit on the couch, but I'm actively, I think to now, the networking I've done, I'm not embarrassed or scared to go and speak to any cunt. Like, see if I don't know the answer to something, there's still jobs that I rock up and I think, oh, fucking hell, I've got a sort of line. Fuck, right, what am I doing here? Do you know what I mean? I think the networking that I've done, if I don't know the answer, some cunt in my circle will.
I was going to say, based on your social media and stuff, you have got quite a decent network. Obviously, you tag quite a lot of the other guys and stuff. Part of your bricky groups that you're on.
My brother Mike, Bricky's buddy.
All that kind of stuff. It's got to have a good circle to lean on if you need it.
100%. So I'm also part of a thing called the Bricklayer Social Club. We've got multiple group chats. They do like annual things every year, fucking tool open days, stuff where it's just all people, it's all bricklayers for all the UK.
So up and down the country.
Every country's on the same boat to the same destination, you know what I mean? And the nice thing about it is there's a vast range of experience. There's cunts that are still wet behind the ears. There's cunts that have been on the treble fucking 30 plus years, do you know what I mean? There's people who specialise in this, there's people who specialise in that. So it's good to sort of bounce off each other, lean on each other. It's a good community of people to be about, do you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, as a community, like, I'm the same. Like, I talk to landscapers up and down the country as well, and I'm no shy speaking to people. I'm the same as you. I'm quite a friendly person, so I will literally speak to anybody. There's no many people that I don't want to speak to. There is a few, but not many. And
won't tell us one of them, man.
I'm quite open. I'm quite open to speaking, and the sense of community is vital to survival 100%. At the end of the day. Like, see, if you shut yourself off and you don't take any advice, you don't take any knowledge for anybody else, like, you're not going to progress any further, do you know what I mean?
I think you're bang on, mate.
And everybody's going to overtake you, because if you just climb up, like, everybody's changing. Like, If you're not changing, there's an issue, put it that way.
Mate, I couldn't agree more with that. Especially now, man, like, especially, so I know we keep getting back to social media and all that, right? But every cunt's constantly on their phone.
It's opened so many doors, especially like that community. Like, back in the day, you used to have to ring a phone and then phone people, do you know what I mean? Whereas now, it's literally, they touch a button and you can talk to anybody.
I remember back in the day, like, before I joined the army and I was working in construction, we were running about, see any fucking dry spells we didn't have work, we were running about Easter House with flyers, man, through every cunt's door. That's to come to your driveway, fucking... That's how we go to work.
You would have put one of them through my door.
100%. 100%, man.
But no, it's definitely, we get back to social media all the time, but at the end of the day, social media is king. Like, there's no denying it nowadays.
Right.
It's vital to everything that you do in your operation.
It's 2024, mate. I think if your business isn't online, you're doing it wrong, man.
Yeah.
That's my personal fucking opinion.
Well, your social media works.
I'm trying, mate. I'm fucking trying. It's getting there. We're chasing that fucking, we're chasing that 10k, man.
You can't be far away from it.
This and it's not been done yet, getting that regatta giveaway.
So, regatta, is this another one that's approached you due to your...
I'm doing quite a lot of work with fucking different brands, man. Yeah. That man, I was fucking over the moon with.
That's a good one.
Like, oh, you might not be making hundreds of money. If I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They are a well-known household fucking name.
Definitely.
They fucking give me all sorts of clobber. I'm making some sort of passive income off them. See, if anything, I'm getting fucking shit hot work clothes for fuck all and it's not cost me a penny.
And work clothes are expensive, mate.
You fucking better.
My uniform wage bill every year's shocking.
And again, to go back to the outdoorsy thing, right? Like, I genuinely don't think there'll be any company that will make better work clothes than an outdoors company.
Yeah.
Look at your fucking tool brands. They specialise in making tools. Their fucking workwear's just a fucking another string to their boat to try and pull more revenue in. Like, that fucking clobber that Regatta's got is fucking deadly, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because he gave me it for fuck all. Yes, he gave me it for fuck all, but the stuff is fucking dynamite, man. It's really, really good.
It looks good, as I say. I've seen obviously the videos and stuff you've put up, but the stuff does look good. But I'm cheap and cheerful, mate. I'm B&Q's site value stuff. We bust through them, man. Like, I genuinely couldn't wear any nice gear. I bust through everything.
I was the same, mate.
I think I've just got a fat arse.
What were they fucking mad channels I used to buy all the time, man? I had fucking Davy Dunlops at Sports Direct, man. You'd get the things of fucking either the fucking waist heavy digging right into your fucking Shakira hips, man, and you've got big Ric Flair's on, or it's vice versa. Your cats are dead in your fucking waist suit to there, know what I mean?
It's genuinely like, in landscaping, we rip everything, and it's £30 pair of trousers. Say I supply t-shirts, polo shirts, hoodies, all your top wear. It's all branded. But when it comes to like trousers and boots, man, I get through them like they're going to fashion.
Do you like the guys wear joggies?
They can if they want. I'd prefer if they were work trousers, just because then they've got more shit in their pockets.
I fucking hate joggies, man. Soon as I come to joggies, don't get me wrong, Regatta sent us joggies.
Did they?
They're good for travelling. When I first
started, I was joggies because it's comfortable. It is comfortable. There's no denying it. But as I grew a bit older, it was definitely work trousers, plenty of pockets, pencils hanging out every pocket. When you take it home to your missus to wash, she starts shouting at you because there's 300 nails rolling about the washing machine. It's just one of the ones. But when it comes to good gear like that, we just can't keep it good. Like, it's impossible.
You just need to get on them, man, and get it for fuck all.
Doesn't always work like that, mate. Nah, as I say, we've been approached by a few as well. Sadly, there's not a workwear one in there, but there's plenty of materials. Again, people criticise you on social media when you're accepting these kind of things, but see, the way I look at it, I only touch what I use anyway.
Aye.
Like, we're a brand ambassador for Blue Circle, biggest cement manufacturer in the whole of the UK. I used that before that happened. Like, that was something that I used day in, day out. I actually spent an absolute fortune on cement before that happened. And then the same way, Ultrascape, we used that for 2 years prior to them hitting us with, would you like to be an ambassador for Scotland? Definitely, we use you anyway. Okay, bonus, do you know what I mean? But people will criticise you. They'll be like, you're just doing this to...
You'll only ever be criticised after cunts that are doing less than you, mate.
That's it.
Ever.
That's the way I look at it.
The fucking... the brand things are class and all for... You looked at it from a consumer's point of view, right? Forget being the business owner. Looked at it from a consumer's point of view. Right, that's Colin for the scheme with his business, but look... He's fucking rubbing shoulders with X, Y, and Z. Like,
that's it. I'm a big believer, mate. Brand association is massive, absolutely massive. Like, my brand, I'm trying to create a brand and it's growing arms and legs and as many avenues as I can take it. 100%. But to me, for me to be affiliated with brands that are bigger than me, it's only a sign of strength, do you know what I mean?
100%,
They wouldn't
mate.
approach you if they didn't think anything of you.
I know,
That's
you're
the way I
bang
look
on,
at it.
man. You're bang on, mate.
And I get it stinking. My pals slag me. Probably my enemies slag me as well, but do you want to know what? I'm doing it.
Who gives a fuck?
Aye.
Who gives a fuck, man?
And again, social media makes all that harm.
100%, mate.
Yeah. So, in terms of bricklaying as a trade, obviously you've said that you're now multi-trades as well, so you're project managing and stuff like that. Would you still encourage, like you've got a son yourself, would you encourage him to go into bricklaying if the time came? Is it still, it's a skill set that you said you can make decent money on, but is it something that you would encourage people to go for?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As I said to you, I think it's a dying art in regards to cunts being fucking deadly at it.
Yeah.
Every cunt can lay a brick, but being able to do it efficiently, clean, fucking tidy, fast. Definitely, mate. 100%, man.
So I say I'm the same, like landscaping's one of the ones we struggle sometimes, like young ones don't want to work, so I'm quite cheeky. I try and bring them all out at winter, because see if they can survive a winter with me, they'll survive, period. And some of them will try and survive, some of them just die dramatically, but I'm leaving the door open for my kids as well. Like
of course, man.
There's money to be made in landscaping. If you're good at it, you can make money, so it would be nice for them to say, oh dad, I want to come work with you, but would I actively encourage them to do it? Because at the end of the day, everybody needs a garden done, same way everybody needs a wall built or everybody needs a house built. You're
filling a gap in the market, man, aren't you? It's always, as you said, cunts are always going to want it.
Yeah.
Always, 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 man.
Definitely. Worst comes to worst, I'm sure there'll be some prisons and some schools.
Don't get me wrong, you seen that mad bricklaying robot?
No.
There's a mad bricklaying robot. It's fucking, I think you can put down about fucking 3,000 bricks a day, man.
What's an average brick here? About 1,200, isn't it?
Tell you what, but it can't fucking scratch its arse and smoke a roll up my couch, but can it?
What is an average brick here? About 600 bricks a day or something?
Depending on what you're fucking on, man. Depending what you're on.
So that robot's putting out 3,000 a day?
Aye, but again, like, you think a fucking robot, I think a slabbing or fucking paving, like, these things are near laser cut and fucking perfect thing. So yes, a robot might be like, 10 mil. It might need built in fucking to, etc. Do you know what I mean? It's no, I don't think it would have the problem solving fucking skills that we would have. Technology
and AI, mate, it's going to take care of the world.
Fuck it, I'll not be here when it does.
You're not that old. You're the baldy brick, you know the old bricky, mate. No, that's good. As I say, it's good to get a raw perspective of how other people view their trade at the end of the day. Like, spoke to Rob, he's obviously a bricklayer as well, and he had similar views and different views for you. It's one of the ones, it's such a wide spectrum as well, do you know what I mean? Everybody does a different avenue of the trade, but it's just good to hear something as raw as you. Like, not everybody's willing to speak and
there's no flies on my shite, mate. I'll tell you anything you want to know, man. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you.
No, that's good. Anything else you want to speak about personally? At the end of the day, I want you to tell your story.
I don't know, let's talk about you.
It's not about me.
Let's talk about you.
It's not about me, though.
What would you prefer? What's it dust on your fingers for the rest of your life? Or a helmet on the end of your nose?
What's it dust, mate? I love what's it. You've talked about
scaling the business.
Aye, that's what we spoke about the other night, so tell us about that.
So this year, again, as I'd said, I'd rebranded because I felt like I was running away from me a wee bit. I had a fucking new Wayne on the road, and I thought, fuck me, man, like, some days I've not got time for a fucking shite. How the fuck am I going to look after a newborn Wayne, you know what I mean?
Hold on, I've seen your daddy daycare on a Friday. You do well.
Daddy daycare on a Friday is no more, fucking, unfortunately, man.
Game over.
Aye, so, as I said, when I rebranded, then started introducing the daddy daycare, it was one of the ones I thought, not that I felt like I had a lot of making up to do for fucking Harry, but A, I was in the army when he was fucking that size, B, I was mad with it all the time, so I wanted the daddy daycare on a Friday. Like, it was one of the ones I thought, I want to spend that time here. Do you know what I mean? I want to spend that time here. I feel like that age is really, really important because you never get that time back. Do you know what I mean? You don't fucking get that back. So, in regards to fucking scaling this year, daddy daycare sadly isn't a fucking thing on a Friday anymore. I've put her in my childminder. I feel like she's at an age now where she'll be going to nursery next year.
Yep.
So I just wanted her to kind of be mingling with a couple more Waynes prior to going to nursery, do you know what I mean? It now allows me to get my Friday back too. The way I'm looking to gear this up, pushing forward again, I look more multi-trade, project managing jobs. Don't get me wrong, more heavily towards brickwork, but in the same token, I've got a fucking cracking set of bodies running about us now.
Yeah.
They don't all work direct for us. I mean, I've got a great fucking team of subbies. And we're going to start fucking turning them round again, do you know what I mean?
So what is the plans for scaling then? What are you aiming to be? What are you aiming to do?
So as it stands, we've got the new 2, 4, 6 on the books right now.
Right.
I'm looking this year to start an apprentice prior to August. We've also been in to look at this, I can't even remember what the thing is called. It's young Waynes in a thingy in Brigton, right? Waynes that will not go to school, Waynes that have fucking been fucked out of college, shit like that. They're doing construction courses. I can't even remember the place, that's fucking terrible. Can't remember what the place is called. But they're doing construction courses, fucking scaffolding, bricklaying, etc. etc.
Yeah.
They invited me in a couple of weeks ago, went in and had a sit down with them. Going to start offering placements to these wee guys and just try and get them out and fucking it, because I feel like some of these wee cunts just need a chance. They're just boys for the scheme that just need a fucking chance, do you know what I mean? So we're going to flirt with that and see Paul fucking, I'm not going to have hundreds in at a time, maybe one out at a time, run the placement, see where it, I'll take that slow, do you know what I mean? Because that's pure unknown. I've got a couple of boys coming back to work for us that used to work for us. They've left companies that they're in now because I've sat down with them and kind of showed them my new business plan. I've showed them what we've got in the fucking forecast events.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not a big believer in see all these cunts that run about shouting I'm booked out to fucking August the 32nd, 2096. You're fucking Billy bullshitter, man.
We don't do
Everything's fucking subject to change. I feel like unless you've got your deposit and you've booked that into that fucking space in the diary, you're not booked.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even need to be anything, there doesn't even need to be any malice in it. Like, it could be something like a fucking family death or something that's happened or some financial issue that all that money for that job's got to be spunked on something else now. So if you've got that booked out for fucking 4 weeks and you've got fucking 11 bodies on the park, who the fuck's paying the wages for them? Do you know what I mean? So I don't get too drawn in with, I must be booked out that far ahead, do you know what I mean? I have a bit of foresight, right? I need to have it. But again, it's construction, like, everything's fucking subject to change.
Everything changes.
No plan ever for, there for talking sake, right? So you've seen that inside one that I'm doing now, right? Fucking, you couldn't write this, man. So I've been running about for the last, they got to say a week, trying to get an electronic pallet truck, right? Because originally, when I first went to that job, project manager just showed us access that we were coming in, and I thought, fucking canter, man. I'll get high up to drop the majority of stuff in there, and we'll just pick away at it for that. The roof's fucking collapsed since then. So I was then left with a 900 door opening on the fucking busiest main street in fucking Battlefield, and fucking 10 pallet of brick got trapped the other day. I thought it was 10,000 coming. It was 10 pallet that came first and foremost. And I was like, right, thank fuck, man. So we're all geared up. I think there was four in there the other day. Pallet trucks ready to fucking go. Couldn't start lifting the pallets, mate. And I was like, where's the pallet? He's like, no, we've just got the bricks. I specifically asked 100 times for pallets because we're getting wheeled out in fucking pallet trucks. All the bricks get trapped off yesterday with no pallets. So the boys are standing in there with pallet trucks, man, and the fucking bricks are leaving on pallets. Everything to get fucking homeballed in there yesterday, man. Fucking grim. Absolute dog shit.
I hope they get their Weetabix.
It was fucking fair play to them, man.
I hope you took them for a good lunch.
I went back. My fucking brother-in-law's sitting there like fucking Jota, man. Cunt's hair's ready to swallow his head. A wee fucking Mausers if his fucking eyebrows came down for a drink. Sitting there like a bus ball, man. Came back and just bricks fucking everywhere. So I'm proud of you, son, man.
As I say, these things happen. So it's good to see that obviously you're planning and scaling it up and basically growing.
It's one of the ones I've had enough time. No, I've had enough time, but I was just marking time and I was a bit dormant for about 18 months here where I was comfortable, if that makes sense. The jobs were close to my house, fucking, I wasn't too stretched on anything I was doing. At any given moment I could drop what I was doing to go and do what I had to do.
The fire in your belly and you just want to go again.
Something's lit it back under us. Not quite sure what it is yet, but something's lit it back under us, man.
I'm guessing you're not working in Bears Den, okay, you know.
No,
maybe that's what it is.
Nah, no Bears Den. Unless you're an alright cunt. If you're an alright cunt for Bears Den guy, hit me up. If you're no.
And your name's no Alan?
Aye, Alan or Mrs. fucking such and such with a site war. But out with that, mate, aye, that's the fucking plan anyway going forward.
Good. It's good to hear, mate. It's good to see good people succeed, so
I appreciate that, mate.
It's good to
hear. Appreciate that. Who is it that you've seen succeed?
It's alright, you can pay me when I go outside, it's cool. Right, Andy, thank you very much for coming on, mate. I really appreciate you coming on and
Not a
telling your
problem,
story, and I
man.
hope you had a chance to let it go.
Not a problem, my man.
Thank you very much, mate.